Hello my loving students, welcome to your geography class. So today we are starting with the very first chapter, and the name of the chapter is Representation of Geographical Features. So in this chapter you are going to learn about some important man-made features as well as the physical features. Not only that, we are going to learn about some new words also, new terms. So it's going to be a very interesting class today. So let's get started. Okay children, we are going to start a new chapter in geography. That's your chapter number 1. And the name of the chapter is Representation of Geographical Features, right? So in this chapter you'll come across many new terms, right? So these terms, these words are new to you, right? So some of the important terms I have written here on the board. You just mark these important terms, and later on I'll explain these terms one by one, right? So here the first term is topographical map. Second term is contour. Third is contour interval. And the fourth one I have written here benchmark. And the last one is depressions. So these are the new words which we are going to learn in this chapter, right? Okay, so let's begin with the first term, that is topographical map. So we know that topographical map, what's the meaning of topographical map? Topography or topographical map is a large scale map, right? Large scale map which represents or which is very helpful for identification of man-made as well as physical features, right? So the purpose of topographical map is to find out, or is to find out the physical and man-made features. And in another way we can say topographical map is a large scale map which shows great detail of a small area, of a small region, right? So that's your topographical map. Topographical map is a large scale map which shows great detail or a large detail of a small area, right? And that also that also shows man-made as well as the physical features of that particular area, right? Now next is the next word is contour. Now what is a contour? Contour is what? Is a line. Okay, contour line is that we can say it's an imaginary line which joins the places, or which joins the points or the places having the same elevation, or same elevation means height, right? Above the sea level, right? So that's the contour line or contour height. So contour generally shows the height of an area. So it is generally, or contours are generally shown by brown color. So it's like this, 200. So this is contour height with 200 meter. So this is contour line, that means this is contour height 380 meter. Clear? So this is contour. So contour is what? Contour is the imaginary line which joins the points or the heights of the which joins the places or which joins the points of the same elevation or height above the sea level. So that's the contour line, and it is represented by brown color. So this line is in a brown and this digit is also in brown, right? So this is contour height with 380 meter. That is important. And here 200 meter. So contour height 200 meter. Meter is not written there, but it is understood that this is contour height with 200 meter and this is 380. This is contour height with 380 meter. So that meter, that is very important. Now contour interval. So what is contour interval? So interval is a gap between the two contour heights or two contour lines. So here I have given you example 380 meter and above above to this 380 it is there is 200 meter. So now what's the difference, or what is the contour interval? So generally it is written as CI. The abbreviation of contour interval is CI. So what is the CI of this contour heights? So this is 380 minus 200 meter. So the difference between these two, the gap between these two contour heights is, so the CI, contour interval between these two contour heights, that is 180 meters. So you are going to find out the difference between these two contour heights. So 380 minus 200 meter, that's a 180 meter. Clear? So this is how you are going to find out CI, that is contour interval. So let me give you one more example. Like if there are two contour heights with 100 meter and 100 contour height, and another one with 50. So the CI is 100 minus 50, that is 50 meter is the CI of that between that 100 and 50 100 meters and 50 meters contour heights, right? Okay, next is benchmark. Now what is benchmark? Benchmark is what? A well-defined point, or we can say it's a point fixed by the Survey of India with known value of elevations. With known value of elevation means with known value of height. So that's the benchmark, and it is always written as BM, benchmark, right? Okay, now next is depressions. So this is also a new term to you. It's a new word. So what is this depression? So depression is a what? It's a low line or places lower in height than adjoining areas, right? So that's the depression. So I'll show you here with this. So depression is what? It's a like this. This is depression, right? So depression is a natural feature, right? Depression is a natural feature. It's not a man-made. So depression is what? Depression is natural feature, and we can say it's a places lower in the height than the surrounding what? Than the surrounding or adjoining area. So this is depression. Clear? Okay. So let's move to the another topic. That's the conventional signs and symbols, which is very, very important in this topographical map or topography, or topo sheet. So let's move to that topic. Okay, just note down these symbols. These symbols are conventional signs and symbols are not given in your book, so I suggest you to note down. So these all features are in drawn in red color, right? So this is the symbol of temple. This is mosque, right? So it is generally dome in the top of the feature is a dome in shape. So umbrella shape you can say. So this is mosque, and sometimes it is also termed as chhatri, right? This is permanent hut and this is temporary hut. Now next is blue dot. This is perennial web. Blue outline only. That's non-perennial. brackish. This is brackish, blue dot. So blue dot, that represents perennial well. So you know perennial well. Perennial means the well. Perennial well means the well which contains water throughout the year, right? So that's the perennial well. Non-perennial well, the well which contains water during monsoon season only, rainy season only, right? Perennial, throughout the year there is presence of water, right? Now brackish is what? Brackish is that well water which contains high concentration of salt and minerals which is not fit for drinking. So that's your brackish. Again, perennial well, the well which contains water throughout the year, right? The well which does not contain, you can write, does not contain water throughout the year, right? Now brackish, it's a well water which contains high concentration of salt and high concentration of minerals which is not fit for drinking. Clear? Okay, now let's move to the another symbol. Blue triangle. That's a tube well. Reservoir. Dam. Now these are your source of irrigation. So do write this also. These are the source of irrigations, right? Perennial well, non-perennial well, brackish, tube well, reservoir, and this feature is dam. Clear? And these are what? These are sources of irrigation. Okay, now next. Okay, now these all are in drawn in red color. So the single red line that represents cart track. Cart track. Single dash red line, that's your pack track. Double line, that's your metalled road. Which road? Metalled road. Double dash line, that's unmetalled road. Now single dots. Dots are there. Red dots. That's your foot path. Clear? So these are all are drawn in red color, and these are what? These are mode of transportation. So you'll write here mode of transportation. Cart track, you know cart track? Cart, bullock cart. So this is that way through which the bullock cart can easily pass. Second, pack track. You know pack, it's a collective noun for a group of animals. So that's the track where pack of animals, group of animals can easily move. Metal road, unmetal road, footpath. Footpath, people can go by walking. Right? So that's the footpath. Unmetalled, you know, unmetalled road. This is metalled road. Okay, now next we have, okay, next topic is identification of color. And this color, identification of color in topographical map is very, very important, right? So here are the three colors I have drawn on the board. The first color is green color. So wherever you find green patch on the topographical map, so that shows what? Vegetation. So vegetation or forest, right? Green color, green patch, that represents or that shows forest. Second, yellow wash. So yellow wash or yellow color, that represent cultivation or farming, agriculture, cultivation. Clear? Yellow wash. Now the next is white wash. So wherever you find this white patches there on the topographical map, so that represents what? Open scrub. So open scrub is infertile land. Infertile or barren land. That's a barren land. White patch, barren land or infertile land. But the correct geographical term for this white patch is open scrub. Understood? Okay. So children, that's all for the day. Now I suggest you just note down all these signs, symbols, whatever I taught you in this class today, and in the next class I'll be telling you many more conventional signs and symbols, as well as you'll come to know how to find out the physical features like your relief features like hills, mountains, saddles, spur, through the given contour heights or contour lines. Right, children? Okay. So that's all for the day. Soon we'll meet in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.